Okay, looking at Dogecoin, the setup is still healthy. Okay, so we had a big up movement. If we look at the daily chart, there are challenges because we have broken all these quick moving averages and then this slower one, and we're sort of standing on this slower, even slower one. This is the 60 period moving average, but it's holding there. What can happen here, which is a risk, is as these quick moving average approaches, we can have sometimes it push it down further. However, there is a conflict here because if we look at the weekly chart, it's still healthy. Okay, so sometimes we know that there's a big chance that things can go down because in all the time periods, like so the weekly chart, the 3-day chart, the day chart, or like the 8 or 4-hour chart, there's everything's pointing up or everything's pointing down. But in this scenario, we have on the weekly chart a very healthy graph. So we have like a healthy movement here where we went up a lot, and then we respected the quick moving average and we are above it. But if we go to the daily graph, then it's a little bit different story. It has gone up and it has now been approaching the 200-day moving average. We have to see what's going to happen as these averages here gets together. Okay, if it's gonna break up or if it's gonna push it down. Okay, but on the weekly chart, it's still healthy, and usually I like the longer the time period, the more important it is. And of course, the sizing of the position has to reflect the time period and whatever movement and range that you're after. And this is not financial recommendation, it's just the way that I see the market and that I see risk. Okay, but so here we have a situation where on the weekly chart this is looking good. On the daily chart it's looking a little bit trapped, and on the 3-day chart, which is sort of in between, it's looking so-so because we have broken this quick moving average. We're sort of below this mid of the Bollinger Bands, so it's sort of hanging by, waiting to see what's going to happen to the market. And once again, the important thing here is to see what's going to happen to BTC. As I have said before on the Cosmos video, BTC is looking quite healthy even on the 3-day chart. Okay, we can have these averages here as they approach. We can have it try to go up again, and on the weekly chart it's extremely strong. On the weekly chart, it has not broken these previous resistance. If we look at like a longer time frame, which is support, has become a support, so it has not broken it. So far it's looking strong, it's looking good. And if it goes up again, which we're gonna see here on the 3-day chart, if it goes up again, then we can have Cosmos and also DOGECOIN and many of the alts breaking out of those patterns that I have showed, those setups. All right, speak soon.